America's Music Cities, featuring New Orleans, Memphis, and Nashville. We will depart May 5th and return May 12th of 2019. And this is brought to you by Gomes Travel Planners Dream Vacations. Gomes Travel Planners welcomes you to explore American music history. For 17 years, Gomes Travel Planners has assisted adventurers on their expeditions. As a Cruise One Dream Vacations partner, our travel experts have up-to-date training and the tools necessary to make your vacation one of your dreams. This presentation is brought to you by Collette and Gomes Travel Planners. As a leader in group travel since 1918, Collette takes immense pride in bringing their legacy of life-changing travel experience into the 21st century. You will experience Collette's passionate about discovering this incredible and varied world with you. Collette itineraries offer you an inspiring and easy way to experience the world, where an expert guide takes care of all the details. Enjoy the comfort, convenience, and freedom of guided travel. Highlighted experiences. Embark on a one-of-a-kind tour of Memphis, where a local musician shares the story of the city's musical heritage and history. Enjoy reserved seats at the Grand Ole Opry, the home of American music. Tour the historic RCA Studio B for an up-close look at Nashville's oldest remaining recording studio. Must-see inclusions. Do not miss the chance to visit Graceland, the palatial home of Elvis Presley. Explore the Country Music Hall of Fame, the largest museum of popular music in the world. Visit the historic Ryman Auditorium. Culinary inclusions. Enjoy Creole delights at a favorite French Quarter restaurant in New Orleans. Stop to taste a true New Orleans favorite, beignets at Café du Monde. Indulge in king cake tasting at Mardi Gras World. Highlights include a tour of the French Quarter by either walking or coach tour. See a Louisiana Bayou with the Swamp Tour. Mardi Gras World, Jazz Review, Graceland, West Delta Heritage Center, the Grand Ole Opry, Ryman Auditorium, Country Music Hall of Fame, Studio B, and a family-owned whiskey distillery. Your trip begins with a hometown pickup. As one of Collette's differences, their hometown pickup is included when you reserve your air-inclusive tour. It is the perfect way to begin your adventure. When you upgrade to Elite Airfare, you get offered the ultimate in comfort and convenience. You will be treated to a wealth of amenities that come with a business, premium economy, or first-class ticket. You will land rested, refreshed, and ready for the world's wonders. Call Gomes Travel Planners for more information. When you arrive, you will board your flight in San Jose to begin your journey. Transfers to your first hotel from the airport and your last hotel to the airport are included with your package. Upon arrival to New Orleans, you will be transferred to the Sheraton New Orleans Hotel. Day 1. As your tour begins, step back in time on a cultural getaway that opens in the jazz capital of the world, New Orleans. This soulful city abounds with rich history, mouth-watering Cajun and Creole cuisine, and of course, an incomparable soundtrack. Day 2. View the French Quarter your way. Embark on a walking tour of New Orleans' famous French Quarter, where you'll see the majestic St. Louis Cathedral, one of the city's most recognizable landmarks. Continue to the bustling French marketplace, where you'll explore Pirates Alley and view the Cabildo, the Presbytere, and the Pont Alba. Or, set out on a panoramic motor coach tour of New Orleans with a local guide that begins along the historic Esplanade Avenue and rolls on to see the St. Louis Cemetery No. 3, which opened in 1854 and holds some of the most elaborate crypts found in the city's cemeteries. Relax during a drive along the shoreline of Lake Pontchartrain. This romantic road eventually leads to St. Charles Avenue, Loyola, and Tulane. Whichever you choose, you'll stop to taste a New Orleans favorite, beignets at the famed Café du Monde. Tonight, get to know your travel companions at a festive New Orleans-style welcome dinner. Day 3. Touring a Louisiana Bayou. Take a cruise along a Louisiana bayou as your captain tells stories about the history and ecology of this fascinating ecosystem. Make sure that you're keeping an eye out for the wildlife. Travelers have been known to spot many animals such as bald eagles, herons, turtles, and alligators. And then celebrate the festive side of New Orleans at Mardi Gras World, the working warehouse where artisans create the spectacular floats for the famous parades. You'll even have a chance to try a slice of king cake. Tonight, you will enjoy dinner on your own before meeting up with your tour manager and fellow travel companions at the Madison Bourbon Lounge, a live jazz club in the French Quarter. Day 4. Memphis. Travel north to Memphis, the birthplace of the blues, rock and roll, and soul. Enjoy Southern hospitality at your hotel just steps away from the iconic Graceland. Day 5. Memphis and Nashville. This morning, head out on a one-of-a-kind tour of the city of Memphis. You may be tempted to sing along as local musicians board the coach to tell the stories of Memphis's musical heritage and its rich history. Put on your blue suede shoes and get ready to visit Graceland, the palatial home of the king himself, Elvis Presley. Enter Elvis's 14-acre estate and visit his home, original business office, trophy building with exhibits depicting Elvis's life at Graceland, racquetball building, and the meditation garden where Elvis and members of his family have been laid to rest. The remainder of the day is free to enjoy the city's vast musical offerings. You may wish to spend more time at Graceland or join an optional Memphis musical history tour with dinner. Tonight, dance to the live music or spend the evening exploring Beale Street's vibrant musical clubs. Day 6. Nashville. Roll along the music highway to the music capital of the world, Nashville, Tennessee. We'll make a stop at the West Delta Heritage Center to discover the roots of the country and blues sound that originated from West Tennessee. The Queen of Rock, Tina Turner, was born in Brownsville, so it's only fitting that there is an exhibit dedicated to her. This evening, take your reserved seat at a Grand Ole Opry show. What begun as a building where a local radio broadcast show aired once a week in 1925 has grown to become an entertainment complex that attracts music fans from all over the world. Day 7. Nashville. Your day begins with a tour of the historic Ryman Auditorium, the original home of the Grand Ole Opry. Then, explore the Country Music Hall of Fame, the largest museum of popular music in the world. Check out the museum's vast collections of memorabilia exhibits that relay the colorful histories of country music and its artists. Afterwards, a tour of RCA Studio B gives you an insider's look at Nashville's oldest remaining recording studio, where Elvis Presley, Dolly Parton, and Charlie Pride once recorded some of their classic hits. Learn how each artist recorded their chart-topping music in this famous studio. You may even have the opportunity to record your own hit. Then discover the flavor of the region at a family-owned distillery, where you tour the facility and taste its Tennessee whiskey. Day 8. Our journey ends. Your rocking musical journey comes to a close today. Following breakfast, you will be transported to the airport for your flight home. Book now and save $100 per person. Round-trip airfare from San Jose International Airport, taxes and fees, surcharges, and hotel transfers are all included in your package price. Cancellation waivers and insurance are not included. All rates are per person and are subject to change based on air-inclusive package from San Jose. Your price is subject to increase prior to the time you make full payment. Your price is not subject to increase after you make full payment, except for changes resulting from increases in government-imposed taxes or fees. Once deposited, you have 7 days to send us written consumer consent or withdraw consent and receive a full refund. Enhance your individual experience by choosing to attend New Orleans Jazz Afternoon or Memphis Music History Tour with dinner. Availability is limited and reservations are on a first-come, first-served basis. Payment must be received no later than 15 days prior to departure. The Collette Passport Club. When you travel with Collette, you're automatically enrolled as a member of Collette's loyalty program. You will receive $150 in travel credit for each trip you take, along with other great travel benefits, fun gifts, and special recognition. Full credit is valid for your next tour when travel is completed within 12 months of the original trip. $100 of the credit remains valid for travel within 13 to 24 months. Credit expires 24 months after the original trip. Need insurance? No problem. Sometimes life happens, and your carefully made plans have to change on the fly. With Collette's worry-free travel protection plan, you can cancel your trip for any reason right up until the day prior to departure and receive a full refund. You're also covered on tour. If you have to return to home early, need medical assistance, are delayed on tour for more than 12 hours, or lose your baggage, you're covered. This is just one of the ways we are with you at every step of the journey before it even begins.